Next segment is we've had our this segment for the last two episodes. It's where we have maybe not so serious topics, but more silly day-to-day topics, where we talk to you guys and you guys just tell us how it is. So, do I get a drummer for this one? A little bit, like maybe.
Not really a drum.
Yeah, I love.
Let's not forget the chat. But can you do it again?
Oh, I want some hot pot.
Chat. Like we gotta like diva it up, like 90s it up.
Okay.
Chat.
You want to harmonize?
Okay, ready?
Chat.
Wait.
What's wrong?
I'm so sorry, Julia, already your training.
Oh my god.
I never had to take your training. Test it out.
Are you flexing, bro? I
I'm
mean,
flexing.
Bro.
gal.
Wait, what?
Anyway,
Anyway.
So-
Okay, let's move on. Yeah.
so our topic today for our HotPotChat is, all right, so when this whole epidemic ends, like, when social distancing is not going to be an issue or like a constriction, what's the first thing you guys are going to do after?
First thing.
First
Type it
thing.
away.
First.
And
away.
our co-host for this segment from our BP community is going to be Yumi. Yumi! Woo! Yumi, are you? Hi, Yumi!
Hi guys.
Thank you
How's
so
it
much.
going?
We're doing good. A little bit trolly, I think. This part of the show.
It's from our water.
Water doing you too much good?
Too much. But I mean, gotta hydrate, right? So, but Yumi,
H2O.
before we start out, can you introduce yourself a little bit to the audience and like tell us a little about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Yumi. I am a percussionist as well.
Awesome.
Victor and I know each other through that community.
Awesome.
But a lot of people know me these days more as an arts administrator. I am the operations manager right now for the Chamber of Music Society.
Amazing.
Wow.
Well, you do great work because like that organization is run so well. So
Thank you.
bravo.
Takes a village.
Hi.
Hi, Kristen.
Awesome. So
All
guys,
right.
yeah, do we have so guys, what are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, okay.
First thing you guys gonna do.
Yeah, let's reiterate.
Brian
Guys,
Hong
HotPotChat.
said it.
Sorry?
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
No, you go ahead. What did you say?
Brian Hong Valen just said singing resolving intervals, so I think we better work on that before.
Okay, let's
Wait,
okay.
is that what you're
Actually,
gonna
guys,
do?
I have an idea. So as all of you tell us what you would like to do first, Yumi, Tomomi, Henry, and I will try to make a D major triad.
No, actually, no.
Okay.
No. Thing is, actually, Siu says something before we do that. I think that's actually what I would do too.
What?
Go out for a celebratory dinner.
Hey,
No,
hey,
let's
hey,
not-
don't
let's not do-
don't
yeah.
get distracted.
Yeah, okay, ready?
I can't
So
sing.
be our bass.
Let's do.
Okay, and then Tomomi goes G. G. Filter triad.
Wait, where's the top note?
Wait, why am I singing? What am I singing?
Okay, wait, Yumi, what would you like to sing? The top or the middle?
Can we not do this, please?
Why?
Because not all of us
funny.
were
We're just
blessed
trying
with
to prove that
musicians.
Kristen. Not all of us were blessed with pipes like
We're
you.
musicians, we know pitch.
Yeah.
We're basic
Hey,
pitches.
hey, our basic
I can
pitch
do that on
jingle
this.
is our own too.
Yeah,
so
I
you
mean-
can do this.
The bass is a little shaky on that.
Do we do it?
You give us a dominant chord.
I know. Yeah.
Johnny would like us to play some concerts.
Okay, hey guys, let's get back on topic. HotPotChat.
Okay,
Okay,
sorry.
So first one,
Okay.
Siwakin Violin. I actually agree with you, Siwakin Violin. Go out for a celebratory dinner and drinks with copious amounts of people. I mean, maybe mine would be a little bit different. I don't think copious amount of people for me, but just I mean, maybe sure, I'll do that, but just even with my close friends, just to be able to go out and have dinner with them somewhere not my apartment would just be amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yumi, what's the first thing you're gonna do once we can?
I actually wrote that as well. I would like to go to like one of my favorite restaurants with a friend.
Oh,
And what's that restaurant?
yeah, if you don't mind sharing.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a couple options. Ruby Rosa or this place called Jeju Noodle Bar. So good. They have these like prefix menus.
What cuisine is that?
It's like Asian fusion.
Nice.
But good Asian fusion, not like bad Asian fusion.
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Like, fusion with what kind of Asian cuisines? Like, if you
I think it's mostly Korean and Japanese.
amazing.
Ooh, yeah. I think for me, the first restaurant I'm gonna visit is sushi. I've been like dying for good sushi because it's like a weird thing with COVID, right? Like sometimes I've been trying to support the small businesses and I get my takeout or the deliveries and stuff, but then something about the idea of raw food is a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit weird. It's nothing against anyone, but it's just like I get a little bit more fearful towards raw food.
Is there like a particular sushi restaurant that, like, maybe omakase or like just regular menu order? Is there specific like sushi? You just said sushi. That's very general.
I just want good sushi.
Okay.
Not like grocery sushi, because I think my grocery still has some sushi.
They still have sushi.
I want to have like quality sushi. That's all I want.
Wow. What about you, Tomomi? Like, what's the first thing?
Well, I haven't had problems getting sashimi here because a lot of restaurants are closed. So obviously there's a lot of supply for good quality fish that like usually doesn't get delivered to like supermarkets.
Yeah.
But they're like at a very discounted price.
I mean, you are in Japan, which has like, one of the best.
Some of the
Which
best.
like,
Yeah.
fish is the main source of protein here, so it's actually cheaper
Yeah.
than beef.
Yeah.
Or
What's the famous seafood market called in Japan?
Tsukiji. I'm pretty sure that one is closed.
I know, but I'm saying they're still probably importing stuff like without it opening.
Yeah, I mean
public.
they have to do the auction. It's
Yeah.
pretty much essential business because yes, people need food.
Yeah.
But I don't like a lot of restaurants are open, so they have to sell
Supply.
it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's
Supply somewhere
amazing.
else.
That's amazing. Well, Jared Blachella said dance. Yes, dance. No, I mean, I mean, like,
Wait, at like a club?
yeah, I think
know,
that's
I
what
feel
it
like
means.
A bar?
Okay,
Or, I mean, both. Why not both?
Jared, I have a question because this topic came up in my head the other day. Would it be super weird and not the same if we do like a virtual dance party?
People have
My friend has been doing that.
Really?
Yeah, he's like they like Zoom club together.
Oh my god, so they go on Zoom and dance?
Yeah, it's like a total rave clubbing experience.
All right.
But so like do they like have guidelines to how to set up your room so that
That I'm not entirely sure, but I've seen like like a screenshot where like people have some light shows in their room, and there's people dressed up. There's people that are in normal clothes.
What about the drugs? Are they still there also?
Oh my god,
That
Henry.
I do not know.
Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
So I think a lot of people are having some recreational,
I see.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like what Kobe Malkin said, hug. Because for me, that was
hug.
my first thing. I have such the weird thing about like physical
Human
Yeah,
interaction,
human like
like,
touch.
touch,
Yeah,
yeah.
physical touch with people. And
Yeah.
I so miss that. And I wonder if that might take a while for people to get comfortable with because we've become so accustomed to just being like elbows and,
Well, just like, I mean, even just like seeing someone on the street, like there's that whole impulse just to like be like, hey, let's be cautious, like,
Yeah.
which is, I feel like, gonna bleed over even when we start having people back with like people we know who are like, just for the fact that we don't know who's asymptomatic or not. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do think that like, once we're all going back to work and like say we have to take, I have an hour 15 commute. And so
Wow.
it's like, am I just going to buy a bike and ride to work?
yeah.
Yeah. But it's
Because,
more
like-
like the psyche that's, I feel like it's going to take a while for
Yeah.
people to recover,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
I mean, doctors are basically saying like the second we all have to go back to work, we're gonna get hit with another wave, right?
Exactly. That's what they're
Right.
saying.
Exactly. And
That's
that's
what
what
they're
happened
saying,
to all these other countries that got a head start.
Yeah.
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 And like
Japan,
what
too.
Kachezi is saying, like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss riding the subway. And I think the subway, I feel that a little bit, but I think that has to do with just being like, you know, like bumping shoulder to shoulder with other people. Just like the fact that we could be like so like close to one another
And
is
just
what
not,
we're missing.
and it's be kind of like oblivious to the fact that we are, and just like,
yeah.
it's just that's what.
It's so
Yeah.
sad. We need each other, you guys.
I'm seeing a lot of like food things too, like what you guys were talking about.
KBBQ.
Cake bami,
Dakgalbi.
dakbaki. So wait, what's
Sounds
dakgabi? Is dakgabi?
Oh, galbi. It's like you add a little bit of like glutinous rice cake in it.
Oh, I know. Oh, I see. That's Sami Violin and Katie Hyun both said that.
Yeah, K-Town.
K-Town.
Yeah.
Johnny Allen says play some goddamn concerts, which
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot
Tell me about that. Yeah.
wait,
yeah.
wait, Yumi, were you said Jeju Noodle Bar, right?
Yeah.
That's someone Armad Jazzmander says is so good also. So you guys should
Oh, good.
you guys should go together. Bring us.
Yes. Basic pitch outing.
Oh, Jeju Noodle.
We'll sit at a round table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
Oh,
wanting
it's
to
been,
go
like,
there.
It's very good.
Mm.
Yeah. Like you could just do the one dish, but a lot of people do the prefix menus because it's really good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Great.
Queen Kim says, let's have a basic pitch Zoom rave party. Well, sure. Let's
I'm
do it.
down. I'm totally
Yeah.
Guys, is anyone like feeling super antsy? I don't know why, but like until last week, I was super content with the new like regimented lifestyle and the routine. And this week in particular, I was like feeling this dip where I'm just like, oh my god, like I gotta get out, and like I'm like definitely feeling the cabin fever a lot more than ever. And so, yeah, this thing about like the first thing that I want to do has been much more on my mind than ever. I don't know. Like, has anyone felt that more this week than ever? Like, because I believe that humans function in a similar sort of pace.
Like
you
kind
know?
of a correlated like cycle.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just making up shit right now, but
Correlated
I had a pretty heavy like I am not going to go outside for like I still really haven't been outside my building in 4 weeks.
Wait,
I honestly at all. I haven't gone grocery
Oh my gosh.
shopping. I get everything delivered.
Wait, you haven't even gone out to take walks or anything?
Mm-mm.
wow.
I go to my mailbox. I have a little courtyard, so I have maybe done a few rounds around that, but I haven't gone. I'm like terrified.
Oh my god. Well, it's I have been going out. I mean, yeah.
I
And
mean-
Sami Violin, I have been showering.
Yeah, trust me, she has. I can't tell right now. There's
Right?
no.
It's okay, right?
I mean,
You
can
we're
tell?
social distancing.
Yeah.
We're social distancing.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah. Wow, Yumi. I mean, so how do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, are you paranoid about like just because like we had a doctor on last, a really established pulmonologist who confirmed last week on our show that the only real way to get it is if you catch a respiratory fluid from someone who's infected, and if you go for a walk and you just make sure I mean, for me, to be honest, I make sure I'm more than 6 feet away. I just make sure there's no one near me. If I see someone near me, I'm gonna cross the street.
Yeah. I mean, I did step out just for a hot second to get a package the other day, and there's in my neighborhood there's still kind of a lot lot
And where do you
and
live
so-
again?
If you don't
What
mind,
part of Brooklyn?
if you don't mind, you're Brooklyn.
Prospect Lefferts.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
So like, yeah, pretty deep. But it's, I mean, I realize that you can't get it unless you really have to like touch the virus and then either touch one of your
Ingest it,
orifices.
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
mean, even so, like you could touch like a door or something, and
Yeah.
could have like a respiratory.
Touch your
fluid.
stuffed animal. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Mommy,
It's
don't touch your
cross-contamination.
stuffed
they basically say you just have to like carry hand sanitizer with you, and every time you touch something,
animal.
you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Are
See
Evan-
if Kim Volin
yeah.
puts a good point. Like I think it depends on where we are and how we because I think different countries and different cities, even different like boroughs of the city would probably are handling it very differently depending on its economic status and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, Ari Evan, I totally agree with you. He says he takes walks every day. It's the only thing that keeps me sane. And actually, to be honest, like I am actually paranoid about this virus, obviously too, like everyone is. But I have to take that like 5 to 10 minute walk every day, just because I just need to breathe fresh air. I mean, even 5 minutes is like good enough for me. And I don't know. Also, like,
and it's gorgeous outside these. I mean,
Yeah.
not today. Today was a little. That's why Moose is wearing his hoodie. But yeah, no, but like it's been gorgeous lately. Yeah.
well, also,
Yeah.
like, what's that? Is it vitamin D that you need? Only the sun can provide. Not vitamin D. Vitamin. Which vitamin?
I think it's,
Yeah, but
isn't it? Yeah, D.
Is D?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
I mean, you could take supplements.
You can take supplements, but apparently no. Actually, no. Apparently, the way it gets absorbed with supplements is not the same effect as when you get it from the sun. Actually,
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
and that has a lot of correlation apparently with mood,
Yeah.
a human's mood.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Yumi, when we all get back to normal, let's go on a walk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
Down.
Yeah.
And more people will walk as a result of this.
Yeah.
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 That's true.
I used
Alright.
to do like the D or no, what do I take? The B or the D? No, B or the Q. Sorry. I don't even know what trains I take anymore. And then I used to take the one train just from 59th to 66th. And now I'm like, nope, not taking that, walking it.
wow,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
I miss
wow.
walking.
And also, I do highly recommend, like I was saying, that I've been doing with Katie Han. Hi, Katie Han. Just doing your indoor. If you don't feel comfortable going outside, like just do. I mean, Yumi, I've done some yoga with you that you've been, recommending, which is awesome. But doing some sort of like of cardio and physical exercise that brings your heart rate up. I think something about like bringing the heart rate up can actually really help. And just making you feel a little bit better. So, but yeah,
The Valen Project says I've started gardening, so it's been helping me to get outside and get some fresh
Awesome.
air. Yeah, fresh. I think everybody
love
needs
that.
fresh air.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Maybe I should take my plants and plant it outside.
Yeah, I was gonna. Violent Project. Where do you live?
you have a
Because
garden. I'm
it's
so
a little
jealous.
bit trickier, I think, in New York City. But maybe I could try to find a place to do it. Yeah. Anyway.
Window gardens, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can only like hope for. I mean, all of this, like, it's all wishful talking, obviously.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I mean, yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
I think like all of us, we all miss the concerts, especially the
Yeah.
performing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll get there. We'll get there.
we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. But Yumi, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, and hopefully we can all go to Jeju Noodle Bar soon.
Yes.
Send some sushi.
It's a plan.
It's a plan.
And
It's a
we'll
plan,
hug.
Stan.
We'll hug. And
Yes.
then we'll eat sushi.
Are you?
And then we'll hug, sanitize, then sushi.
Yes.
Then sanitize, then to the noodle bar.
Ooh.
Then
Yeah.
Hey.
then sanitize internally with a bar.
Oh my god, that sounds like a dream right now. That's actually not funny. That sounds amazing.
What would you guys
It's
do?
plausible.
What would you
Yeah.
guys do if tomorrow you woke up and this is all a dream, actually a nightmare?
Oh, you're just saying that because your water is hitting you, I think.
Right.
But
Exactly.
anyway, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Yumi. We really appreciate you coming on.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Yumi. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
next time.
We'll chat.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. Bye.
Bye.